right here, this is where a lot of greats done live. This is my city, and my city showed me love, so what's not to like? I don't brag on the shit like, hey, look what I'm doing, I'm a gangster. I just be myself, and my swag is that.
It don't matter where you from, my nigga, because it's your home of the brave. So I'ma bleed love for the bridge, my nigga, to my family, put me in the grave. Yo, I seen a lot of things, but I also did a lot that I didn't understand. But I'm glad that I did it, and I went through a lot, cause it made me this man.
Yeah, let me tell you where I'm from. Bring it back to the 8, never fake with it, kill you just for fun, and you'll never know it's done. Nah, never. Violence in the bridge, undercover men ain't never tell you run, think you harder than the sun. Claiming that you great and you hate Coast Small like you all that. Till they come strapped with a gap, walking with the backpack, then they go brat, now you on your back. Ha, that's how they play in the park. It ain't safe after dark. If you a killer, then kill a killer, the kill up the killer, killing the children, kill the feelings, they be off this. Ha, we are the face of impoverishment. Heaven sakes, let's be honest. As long as Trigger puller kills a nigga, tell me why you figure it remains in the closet.
You know I'm a monster, been that way since the Fenway in Boston. Man, don't mess with the J because I'm fucking awesome. Any problems? You could just give me a lawsuit and you can suit up and you can meet me in Harvard. What you know about Beantown? Nah, Cambridge, man, we don't play around. Don't play, man. Willow Street, man, they begging for the sounds. Cause when we in the booth, we let that bad thing down. I'ma show you motherfuckers about the bigger picture. Ain't no running from these niggas when we come and get you. Cause we know y'all be the fans, you ain't the middleman. Cause I'm just giving y'all niggas middle fingers. Fuck you got an itchy trigger finger, we don't care about it. I'm from the bridge, man, everybody hear about it. So if you reppin' your hood and you know what's good, please stand up, you better scream and shout it, let's hear it.
It don't matter where you from, my nigga, because it's your home of the brave. So I'ma bleed love for the bridge, my nigga, to my family, put me in the grave. Yo, I seen a lot of things, but I also did a lot that I didn't understand. But I'm glad that I did it, and I went through a lot, cause it made me this man. Let me tell you something, y'all can never judge me, man, because y'all don't know what I've been through. Nightmares that I wish disappeared, why couldn't it all be so simple? We the boys and we reppin' our hood, my nigga, and you know we ain't stopping till our bodies dropping, and we down in that coffin.
I'ma take you to a place you don't wanna go. Tell you about a few things you don't wanna know. Living in the cold, sitting all alone, wishing while you're making an incision to the bone. Born in the Bronx, moved out to Boston, before I even knew a clue about flossing or listening to hip-hop. I was in the rock, every day a new scar, the emotion was raw. Nice guy, I was coming in last, ended up in DSS, now we growing up fast. Plenty problems with the program, kids in the class better learn to fight back or keep getting harassed. Keep getting me mad, so now I'm on the attack. I thought of hurting the staff, instead I murdered the track. Suffer more than just verbal abuses, don't even ask. I mentally snapped, this is how I became who I am.
Boss ain't gotta listen, I'm checking them twice. Get to the bottom, who's garbage, who's nice. On stage snatching all of the mics. Just because you live a fraudulent life, acting tough all in front of your friends, knowing damn well that it's me versus them. Dropping these gems, please take a look through my lens. You know my shorty a 10, soaking you hot out the tent. See, Swamp Thing just came from the trench, and if I should catch an attempt, my lawyer will mount the defense. Wave leaving all of you drenched, hunted and what it all meant. Serving you up on a dish, to finally you're making a wish. Loud and clear, do I speak with a lisp? Yeah, I'm pleading the fifth.
It don't matter where you from, my nigga, because it's your home of the brave. So I'ma bleed love for the bridge, my nigga, to my family, put me in the grave. Yo, I seen a lot of things, but I also did a lot that I didn't understand. But I'm glad that I did it, and I went through a lot, cause it made me this man. Let me tell you something, y'all can never judge me, man, because y'all don't know what I've been through. Nightmares that I wish disappeared, why couldn't it all be so simple? We the boys and we reppin' our hood, my nigga, and you know we ain't stopping till our bodies dropping, and we down in that coffin.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Herm Radio. We had episode 24, man. What you just listened to was, you know what I mean, Gio Da Vinci, Chad Shabazz, Exceptional Minds, with a really dope track, you know what I mean? Let me go ahead and cut that off. It's called Boys in the Hood. So that was Gio Da Vinci, Chad Shabazz, and Vid the Visionary. People y'all should be familiar with, man. But tonight, man, we got a really dope MC, man. This dude got his own style, his own flow, man. This dude travels, he does shows. Yo, he's doing a lot in the hip-hop industry. He goes by Grone Da Radikal, man. What's up, Grone Da Radikal? How you doing, man?
Yo, what's good?
Nothing much, man. How you feeling, bro? How's
You hear me?
everything? Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, yeah, man, everything's good, man. Everything's good. How's everything on your end?
Man, everything's blessed, man. You know what I mean? Can't complain at all.
That's good, that's good. Everybody's safe. That's all that matters.
Absolutely, man. Yo, so
Yo.
I know you a spitter, man, and we like to kind of introduce people on Herm Radio by getting right into the music, man. So what is the first song that you kind of feel like represents you? You want to introduce everybody with?
Well, my first song, particularly on my latest joint EP, it's called Coffee and Beer, and my favorite joint on that would probably be the first joint, What You Want, and it basically just describes my personality.
Yeah.
But it's more I'm more like aggressive, direct in your face type. You know, that's more my style.
All right,
But
word.
but telling the truth, you know, like it's nothing. There's nothing more than rhyming, but telling the truth. You know, you gotta, be who you are. You're not, nothing else. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
But
100%.
but yeah, man.
Let's get
Coffee
right
and Beer
into it, man.
just came out last July,
Okay.
so it's not that old.
All right, word. Let's
You
get
know.
right into it. Then we're gonna talk more about this track. So it's the first track off of the EP, Coffee and Beer EP, right?
Yeah.
All right, and it's called what?
Coffee and Beer, the first track is What You Want.
What You Want. All
Yeah.
right. All right, let's get right into it. What You Want, Grone Da Radikal, Herm Radio.
When the praise comes to read me the last rites, take a look to the bowels of the last sites of a world that has gone very wrong to me. Can it be that there's some sort of error? How to stop the surmounting terror? Is it really the end, not some crazy dream?
Yo, this is street core, and y'all better clear the floor, cause I'm back on that bullshit with a full clip trying to feed the poor. I'm not a gangster whore, bitch, I'm trying to eat galore. And no, I'm not a Facebook thorough plug pushing that space ball. I'll erase y'all, now it's back to the drawing board when I'm guzzling coffee mixed with King Cobra, this Ouija board. And that's my notepad, I spit for my gonads. That means all heart, y'all niggas look better with toe tags. Put your dresses back on, your balls and thongs and heels. When I'm keeping it gully, bringing it back to Generation Kill. Tryna pay this bill, drunk for my favorite liquor. This nigga talking shit, fan for real, man. Fuck that nigga. Pick the meanest and baddest, that's the way, leaning the baddest. Paul Walker, leaning the fastest, what you talking? And what you want, who you want it with, I just raised the bar, drinks on me, fuck with me. It's the house world right now, deep throat is gorging me now. Projects boarding her down, cold schemes I'm sorting them now. Even though I know I shouldn't even be fucking around with just weird promotion or marketing schemes, already walked them down. These are guidelines to righteousness, our beast rhymes and feast lines and scratch lines from my soul in the track and teach guys. Peace, God, nah, I don't believe in that. I'd rather reach the stars, teach motherfuckers how to cook this crack. Put your dresses back on, your balls and thongs and heels. When I'm keeping it gully, bringing it back to Generation Kill. Tryna pay this bill, drunk for my favorite liquor. This nigga talking shit, fan for real, man. Fuck that nigga. Pick the meanest and baddest, that's the way, leading the baddest. Paul Walker, leading the fastest. What you talking, And what you want, Who you want it with, I just raised the bar, drinks on me, fuck with me, And what you want, Who you want it with, I
could break it down to 16s to the 3.5. You see me beating it, you see me tweaking it, you see me around, give me a pound, pass me that drink and that, I breaks it down, even though that if it's drug related, I'm bound, broken down to the bars, I ain't fluctuated. Bring your knife to a Uzi fight, you might lose your life. I heard you got TOS, remember that call? Fuck your life. Put your dresses back on, your bras and thongs and heels. While I'm keeping it gully, bringing it back to Generation Kill. Tryna pay this bill, drunk from my favorite liquor. This nigga talking shit, fan, for real, man. Fuck that nigga, beat the meanest, the baddest. That's the way, leading the baddest. Paul Walker, leading the fastest. What you talking, and what you want, who you want it with, I just raised the bar, drinks on me, fuck with me. I bring it back one more time. This is more than a rhyme. Borderline, a little touch of depression, committed suicide. This is poor man's food, meatloaf and goulash. I boost hard, a few scars. Doesn't matter whatever I beast on. I represent the brotherhood in the cold of the streets. The truest like Marvis in the Lizard King devours your beats. I'm a shaman in the streets. I can't be stopped, nigga, not now. Don't front of me now, man. It's time to pop.
Yeah, Grown, man. That was a real hard hitting track for real, bro. That joint went hard for certain, man.
All right, no doubt, man. I appreciate that.
I like the energy. I like the lyrics. It was like very grimy and raw, like you said, kind of aggressive, kind of like not going at the listener, but like just getting that energy off. You know what I mean? Is that how you feel? Like is a lot of your music based on that type of energy?
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, basically everything I do. but I got calmer joints, and I got a lot of music that I haven't released yet that I don't curse.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Is that something you're challenging yourself to do? Is that on purpose?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just it all depends on the production too and the beat. You know what I'm saying? The beat speaks to me a lot, so and that's what I let the beat speak to me. And if the beat don't speak to me at first, then it ain't meant to be. So, and usually you know what I like already. So but yeah, man. Basically, if I get that, if I get that conversation with the beat, man, that's it.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. And no matter where my mind goes, I'll tell a story or something, because that's my shit too. And basically, that's what the Coffee and Beer is all about, is telling a story. Basically, it's like old soap opera all in one, but like you gotta watch 20 years of it just to get, you know what I'm saying? Them old soap operas.
Yeah. Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
God life and shit.
So what is it? Yo, tell me a little bit more though. Coffee and Beer. What is this? What is Coffee and Beer is called?
So no, it's kind of weird. It's funny.
Okay.
Because all I do is drink coffee and drink beer.
All right, word.
That's a weird.
At this sound like one after the next.
Yeah, because that's basically my diet.
Damn, bro. Hey, man,
and
if it works.
In between that, it'll be some pizza or cheeseburgers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a vegan or nothing like that.
Word. Every to each own, man.
Yeah. Tacos and shit, you know what I'm saying? Tacos is
life,
are
essential.
Tacos is life, yo.
That's a fact, man. Especially in the South, man. You go to the South, man, get some tacos, bro. Like, man, I'm telling you.
This is where it's at. Yeah, in Florida, this is where it's at. But Mexico is where it's at.
I bet. When I was a kid, I've been in Mexico, but I don't know if I had any good. I don't know if I grace myself with any tacos, man. But yeah, bro. Wow, yo. So I know you be in Mexico, right? You be rapping and you be in Mexico, like rapping and stuff.
Yeah, I did a couple shows. The first time I went there was 2016. I went out there the first time. I got invited out there and hung out with the whole clique, man. There's like 7 of them. and we all hung out and stayed in one house, all shacked up, you know, going to the next show the next day. We had like 5 shows lined up,
Word.
and we're all over South Mexico. Well, first we all met up at the airport, you know, um, the international airport of Mexico. So, hold on one second. So yeah, we all met up at the airport, and then and then we all just, you know, took a ride in the car. Not all 18, not all 8 of us. We had like separate cars, but we had like 2 carloads full of guys, just fucking driving around, fucking driving around Mexico. Mexico is nice though, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of stigma, but what's the hip hop scene like in Mexico?
Hip hop is all boom bap, man.
All boom bap. So they really mess with hip hop out there.
Oh yeah, heavy,
Word.
super heavy.
That's dope.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
You don't hear. I never heard any trap. I didn't hear no trap. No radio play. No radio music. You know, like the shit you play on the radio. You play that now. It's basically what you're gonna hear everywhere.
Yeah. All right, man. Yo, so let's get into another track, man. Let's get right back into some more music. So, what you want to hear next?
All right. Shit. You can go into the next track. Then what's I think it's Cries of Anguish.
Off Coffee and Beer?
Yeah, on Coffee and Beer.
Yeah, because I could just let it play because the other one just ended. So track number 2, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do track number 2. What's it called?
Cries of Anguish.
Cries of Anguish. Let's go. Herm Radio.
Yeah.
Forever, if words could make wishes come true, but I had a box just for wishes,
Yeah.
and dreams that had never come
Foul
true.
dreams. Yeah, I love beef, love heat, love the streets. Love my peeps, got no love for the beast. No other way to settle the pain. Take a swig with me. Crack a bottle, slit your wrist, take a drink with me. Think it's safe to say I lost maybe once or twice. Burnt memories haunts me like poltergeist. Come on, God, roll the dice. Cause the reaper's calling my name, getting closer in a silent night. I love to watch time fly. Ain't gonna lie, like Tyson spins, it's time with birds in a cracked sky. I look up, picking that cloud of mood in my mind. Got nothing better to do with my time besides cooking beats and spitting these rhymes. I find myself lost in time, 30's the new prime. I got nothing but burnt dark memories. A haunted past got me closer to my enemies. Put the squeeze on them on the way my mind's at ease. Cause when I got robbed, I stopped supplying the trees. Could've killed, could've spilled blood, could've burnt cribs down the time I thought pops off. Only God knows, but probably be locked up. The system got me jammed, dirty blood from gun club. Got a smoking barrel, explains my pain. Nothing but burned memories, lies along the name.
Make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true. But I had a box just for wishes.
Yeah, I had dreams
that had never come true.
Yeah, never came true. Yeah, stand up, clap your hands, rap the name. Grown man shit, yo, respect the game. No other way to settle the pain. Take a swig with me. Crack a bottle, slit your wrist, take a drink with me. Think it's safe to say I lost maybe once or twice. Burnt memories, sticks like my last heist. Come on, God, roll the dice. Cause the reaper's calling my name from a whisper in a silent night. How worse can your life can get? Where your addiction thrives on books, eating pussy, blazing in a mic check. I'm like Rex Mason, they wanna tarnish my name. What you know about their great good world in flames? Food for minds go to waste like bio waste. Beautiful minds shouldn't waste with desire haste. I'm at the lion's gate. If I die today, voice box blow flows, amplifies the name. G to the R, guidelines to righteousness of the new era.
Terror pierced the sword to the game. It's nothing I can see through it all. G.O.V. is Death Star and every bar is a scar. What's the world succumb to the next 5 years though? Nothing but devils and scientific weirdos. Throw them in a lake of fire, we don't need them. And take these burnt memories afloat, I like to watch them fry.
Could make days last forever.
Forever.
If words could make wishes come true.
Come true, man.
I had a box
What can I do?
for wishes.
Just sit on my ass
That it never come true.
or just kill myself. Did you hear that? I might be bugging though. I can hear the whisper, it's in my mind though. Get a chill while my spine wouldn't spine, yo. Ill thoughts make me feel like a freak show. Can't get rid of them, like rats and roaches. My approach I impose to expose the dopeness. Never mind snakes, leave them in the dirt. Let them eat the feces you left on this earth. Still trying to make it work. Still trying to be the best dad, a good man for wifey, we made it work. Can't believe it, having a new member. A little seed, a touch of the skin is so tender. What's to come for tomorrow? As blind as I can see, still with these dreams of E.N.D. These are gems, man, burn them in your memories. G.I.D. the truth sets you free.
Yo, another real dope track, Grone. I definitely messed with that track, man. I like that track, bro. That was this is the take I have from you as an artist, man. Like your lyrics, man. Like your pen game. Like I know you must be a writer, man. And it's like everything you say is very intricate. It's very like expressive of like visceral, deep down feelings. You know what I mean? And like experiences. You know what I mean? So it's like by the second track, I already feel like I got like a good like vibe of like your message and like some of your struggles and all that type of stuff, man. So like I want to ask you, bro, like what inspires you? How long you been rapping, and what inspires you to rap, and what inspires you to be like so expressive with your raps, man?
Well, growing up listening to Rakim and KRS-One and and Nas basically was biggest influence growing up, as a writer and as an MC, so to speak, because everybody can rap, you know what I'm saying? It's just
not everybody.
Yeah, not everybody, but
a lot.
everybody wants to. Everybody wants to.
Everybody.
But yeah, man, that's basically, you nailed it. It's basically like cries of struggle is basically what. And I don't know. It was just and I was a big fan of Mobb Deep.
Same man.
I could be a gangster rapper too.
All day.
NWA and shit. I love all them guys. I love them. Public Enemy, Chuck D. That's what I grew up listening to. That's what I grew up on. So, and there was messages behind it. So that's what, like, yo, Grone Da Radikal. My name ain't come about Grone Da Radikal in the first, in the beginning. It was like later on when I found myself, so to speak.
Who is Grone Da Radikal? What does that mean?
Grone Da Radikal. Grone is just it's like my last name is Negron, so I took the GRON and added an E, which is you add the dots in the middle. I forget what they call it, but guidelines to righteousness of the new era. That's Grone.
Word. Guidelines to righteousness of the new era.
Yeah.
All right. Word. I like that.
And that stayed with me ever since, man. And for a minute. So, and the Radical is just the lyrical beast, the savageness. You know what I'm saying? And I can get real nasty and stupid on the mic, but I choose. It depends. Like I said, the beat speaks to me, so I might turn around and eat that shit.
Mm-hmm. You got to, man. You got to, bro. Yeah, let's get right into some more music, man. We got some people. Let's keep this music going, man. What do you want to hear next?
Now, I think the next one, man, is Burnt Memories. I'm not sure.
Off the same EP,
Off the same EP, yeah.
track 3, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Coffee and Beer EP. This should be Burnt Memories by Grone Da Radikal. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. My cries, my pain, my struggle. Yeah. Cries of anger, streetwise, I realize the stakes. Be advised, a closed tongue is a vital place. And I love the taste of snakes when I bite their face. The season is red, nothing but pain written on my face. Sound blasting, blast the world out of your mind. Purple rain fall from the sky, seeps to my spine. When I say reach, I speak to the castles and skies. Waiting for the seventh Sultan, son of Aladdin. Gorge on the last day. God defined me and redesigned my aura. Through his eyes was scorching, passing up a friendly score. I raised it up when niggas rather blaze the Dutch Dolo. Never mind a Bentley whore. I'm on the top of my game, plus the moon is young. Don't speak much, what I touch, the taste of my tongue. The haste, the waste, my vomit mixed with hate towards a bomb. And this campaign is future race. Love to be opinionated. Beef, now my belly's full, all chopped up and I already ate it. I live by a dead man's rule. When it's my time, watch me flip and raise hell in the skies. Yeah, cries of anger, streetwise, I realize the stakes. Be advised, a closed tongue is a vital place. And I love the taste of snakes when I bite the face. The season is red, nothing but pain written on my face. Like a heart that's made of iron, I return a fire. I return a favor, I return to kill a liar. To my bar suppliers, wetlands the flyers. I hold it down for you, if you don't know then you should try. At last I'm in hell, in spite of my riches not to come. I'm here to suffer demands of a broken cell. Saint Sebastian in the flesh in love with Jezebel. My faith is hip-hop, I don't see these Tinker Bells. None is greater than thee. General lifespan converts from G-O-D to G-I-D and venomous fangs. Mercy for God pinning me, but the black-winged angel is forever in me. Death in my judgment is only the past. Even though got smoked away like a ton of grass, still we can orchestrate. Paint a picture, multimedia, Hitler status on the track list, collaborate. 1,000 mixtapes, a million in possession. LPs, man, I got enough to feed your children and your children's children. Son of the 12 tribes, take it back what's rightfully y'all's and keep building. Cries of anger, streetwise, I realize the stakes. Be advised, a closed tongue is a vital place. And I love the taste of snakes when I bite the face. The season is red, nothing but pain written on my face. Like a heart that's made of iron, I return to fire. I return a favor, I return to kill a liar. To my bar suppliers, wetlands the flyers. I hold it down for you, if you don't know then you should try us. G-R-I-C-C to the L-Y. Animal breath, tree syndicates still fly, still get high. In other words, it's natural, actual, factual in a booth where I'm blasting you. Shots taken like an AK, aiming at Congress and every head in the GA trying to slay J. GR, one for the heavens and silver liners, two for Anunnaki. Forever grows the food for knowledge flowing in the air. Splitting the four winds, New Jerusalem, where I split from my two kids. I'd rather say I saw perfection, stepped up on my lessons for a better life, trying to get a bigger slice. This is me, talking to myself in hell. I met Freddy, he gave me that with his glove from Elm. He gave me plan how to kill the devil, spoke in Spanish. Escucha mi grito de angustia.
Yeah, Grown. I was for certain messing with that track. Definitely, bro. I was really messing with that joint, man. The chorus, the stuff he was saying and stuff. I'm definitely gonna put that joint in the radio that we're gonna have, man. I definitely wanna like put that in the pool. That's the type of stuff I listen to when I'm like working out or something. Like put me in the zone. You know what I mean? Like I
No
definitely,
doubt, no doubt.
I definitely messed it out. I like all the songs so far, but I definitely messed with that joint, man. What was going on in your mind when you was making that joint?
Yo, believe it or not, man, that track is like 8 years old,
Word.
and just never released until this past year. Yeah. So I just had it for years and years. Never really did anything with it to it. You know, I didn't add it to any projects I had. I just had it. You know, I got a bunch of them like that. But um, at that time, I was depressed at that time, man. I mean, I was going through it a lot, and at that time, I remember, yeah, doing that song.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that was probably one of my many unreleased joints that I got
So
stashed
let me
away.
ask you, man, kind of philosophical question a little bit. Like listening to the raps, listening to the vibes and stuff like that. Like you talk and you speak of like the darkness, battling with the darkness, making peace with the darkness, different things. You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of people, you know what I mean, on one side or the other with it. What is the darkness to you? You know what I mean, in life and in music and stuff like that.
Well, wherever there's darkness, there is light. You know, no matter where, no, in the universe, where there's darkness, there's light. You know what I'm saying? But um, it's just I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just that's just just life shit. Just life.
Yeah, yeah. So what is darkness is like, absolutely, bro. So let me ask you this, man. So how long you been rapping?
Probably a little as jit like 14, probably. Until I didn't really take it serious till I was like 15, 16. But I think I didn't really start writing till I was like 12. Like I grew interest of it when I was 10. I still remember. I don't remember my first rhyme, but um yeah, it was probably like 10, 12 years old I started writing and started getting serious like 15, 16.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then like my first cassette demo was I was 18 and I just graduated from high school and that was my first demo.
Like professionally
And
recorded or like,
yeah, like we recorded a demo cassette tape
yeah,
with
yeah.
the centerfold and all, you know, the inside, the you know what I mean, everything.
Hmm. A lot of people don't know
Freddie
about
too.
cassette tapes, man.
Yeah, bro. Had like the two flap you just flip over, you know what I'm saying?
Yup, yup.
Yeah. But yeah, man, and that was the shit. That was the shit back in the day, man.
Absolutely,
That
man.
was
Tapes. That's before like even
the,
before
yeah.
Walkmans, dudes used to walk around with like tape players. You gotta rewind. If you want to hear a track back, you literally gotta go like and rewind the whole thing
I,
back.
I,
You know?
yeah, I remember we was in high school and we was trying to sell them and they took them away from us and they sent us to the office and we were like, we weren't allowed. They told us we weren't allowed to do that in school and la 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 la. I'm like, yo, this is us though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to, we're soliciting and you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now
you
kids
know,
be
but
selling everything like you know what I mean. They just do that right off the phone now, man. You got kids coming up in high school like selling thousands of units and stuff like that, man. It's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like
But that's
I
what
be telling people like, let me ask you this: do you still mess with CDs? Because a lot of people be I know a couple people that actually still be selling CDs, but a lot of people they invest in CDs and they're not moving because people don't even have CD players like that anymore. How do you feel about that?
about CDs.
Yeah, like is it worth it?
I think so, man. I mean, yeah, CDs came a long way, man. But I mean, at first I wasn't a big fan of them. I was like, nah, man, cassettes till I die, you know.
Shit.
But But you just gotta come with the times, man. Just like, what this ain't that what everybody say? You gotta come with the times.
Yeah, nah, it's hard, but you got to, man. You get left
Yeah,
behind.
you got to, man.
Yeah.
Cause now, CDs about to fade away, and they about to get into, the webbing. It's getting into the web and shit. You know what I mean?
But when you say come with the times, though, man, that you don't
Digital.
necessarily believe that way about like rapping, though. Because when you rap and like we was talking earlier, like you more so like boom bap, like golden era type hip hop MC. So you don't like, you know what I mean? You got people like Griselda that's making it big nowadays. So like you believe more in that kind of thorough original style of hip hop and like really uplifting that, or do you kind of mix it up in any of your music?
Well, yeah, I like, Griselda's popping, and I've been a fan with them for a long time, and I just think, shit, yeah, I never really experienced or try to experience, I mean, I can, probably off the head and doing, fucking around and, rapping like that, but that's not particularly my style. I just won't. It's not that I would diss it or disregard it as a, as like, ew, nah, I ain't trying that shit, fuck boy shit, But it's good. It's good to it too. I mean, it's good to try different things. That's what you're MC. You try different things. You do it all. You can do it all. You master of everything.
Do you have
Even
any problem? My fault. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But nah, you good. But even if you don't, even if you're not a fan of that, but you can do that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I'm just not a fan of it, and I won't do it. But
yeah.
But I don't know. It's got to be something. I don't know. It's got to be something that I like. I mean, I don't know. And if being an MC, you could do it all. You could do it anyway. It's just that's just not my field. It's just I won't feel it. I'll just be sitting there looking dumb.
So who's the artist that does that kind of like trap music that you feel like, oh, but I kind of like the way that he does that his music?
I don't know, man, because I don't really listen to a lot of. Nah.
If you, all right, so would you share a show or a stage with like a trap artist or a trap act? Do you think that's fitting?
I have.
You know what I'm saying?
I have. Yeah,
How you feel
I
about
have. That don't bother me.
Yeah.
Nah, that don't bother me. I mean, you're doing your thing. I applaud that. You know what I mean? I'll be the first one in front of the stage. You know what I'm saying? Applauding you. Like, yo, that's dope. You got balls up. You got balls. You can go up there. Not many people could do that. They get up there and they get shook. Or don't know how to move a crowd. You know what I mean? And get intimidated. And once that, and it only take 1 second, 2 seconds. You lose that. You lose
the nerve.
Not only that, you lose their ability to listen, or you get their attention.
Yeah.
Their attention. Yeah, that's what it is. You want their attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's weird because it's like, yo, you could be a person like, yo, I don't want nobody's attention, but if you're gonna be an entertainer, if you're gonna be rapping, that's the name of the game, man. You trying to get the attention of the crowd. You gotta interact with the crowd, and you gotta come to that level on some point, like on some level. You know what I mean? You can't just go in there and like, yo, I'm just here. I just happen to be here. It's like, yo, it's an interaction with the crowd. You know what I mean?
Basically, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get to another joint, man. What you trying next?
Oh, the next joint. I think the next joint, man. Shit, man. I think the next joint is the single, A Story Told.
A Story Told. All right, so let's get right into it, man. Grone Da Radikal, A Story Told. Herm Radio.
I can hear. Karma. I can hear. Karma.
Yo. Crack cells, babies born in addicted to crack smells. Back burners, burning a pot back on the block. Hell, in the back hill, suicide infected, lives infected, heroin injected, AIDS infested, rejected by your own fam, disrespected, neglected. Where we find love through drugs, life is tested. Hot slugs popping their brain dome. Same song, closed gases, baby moms ain't home. 2 in the morning, she's gone with another dude. Cash flash in the face, getting her ass screwed and her ass chewed by some thugged out dudes from the block. No rules, cause cash rules. Cash rules like fast food. When I was bad and fell on my ass, I ate nan food. A story told with bad news. Another story told like sad news. Yeah, that's how it be, man. Pass that brew. I can hear karma knocking on my front door. I can see karma reaching for that 4-4. Real talk, niggas love war. Another story told, who wants more? I can hear karma knocking on my front door. I can see karma reaching for that 4-4. Real talk, niggas love war. Another story told, who wants more? I knew this girl, she got hooked on that devil shit. With needles in her arm trying to raise a kid. I feel bad though, all she wanted was attention. When all she had was 3 sisters all molested. Her dad was a piece of shit. Her moms don't believe her kids. Rotten milk in a dirty fridge. Raised with roaches in infested cribs. She really didn't have friends. All he did was use to suck the dry till she stole ends. Selling pussy was a thing then. Nigga call us, pimped her out, we ain't seen her again. For 5 days, at least 5 days, she's gone. Her daughter cries, no one cares. Rumor starts, they all lies. And dead stares, addiction starts and sparks and bark cries. Wish I was there for her, no lie. Yeah. My baby mom's just died. I can hear karma knocking on my front door. I can see karma reaching for that 4-4. Real talk, niggas love war. Another story told, who wants more? I can hear karma knocking on my front door. I can see karma reaching for that 4-4. Real talk, niggas love war. Another story told, who wants more? I got demons that like me, some of them love me. I got angels that look out for me, sometimes they fuck me. I feel like everywhere I look, I see karma. And everything I do, I seek horror. And I read karma. Sometimes I let it slip by without a gram of coke so I can see tomorrow. You know I talk about true karma's blood bleed on my brand new Timbs, and I call that love. You can call it drugs. Don't worry about the next man's plan if he decide he'll snitch on plugs. My dude just died from dirty slugs. He did dirt over dirty thugs. He was head narco and PR. He went back, they left the slump. That's how they showed them love. Don't ever sleep, fam. That's the toll on life. Another story told and a soul on ice. Yo, Edric, rest in peace, my dude. I love you forever. Word up. Another story told. Another story told. I can hear karma knocking on my front door. I can see karma reaching for that 4-4. Real talk, niggas love war. Another story told, who wants more? I can hear karma knocking on my front door. I can see karma reaching for that 4-4. Real talk, niggas love war. Another story told, who wants more?
Grone, that was a real deep track, man. That was a raw track, bro. Like really dealing with some life situations, man. Can you speak on that track at all, man? Like, what's that track mean to you?
That was the a story told, right?
I believe so, yeah. The yeah, the one you was like, you know what I mean? You was talking about people you lost.
Yeah. All right, yeah. That was the single for Coffee and Beer, and my that song I made the first verse was dedicated to my baby mom. She passed away a couple years ago. I'll say like 4 years ago.
Oh, rest
And
in peace, man.
yeah, we lost contact, the family and everybody. We lost contact, and we found out that she was, addicted to heroin. You know what I'm saying? And that just took her life. So, and the second verse was just like, on some story shit, like everyday struggle, like generally speaking, And third verse I dedicated to one of my friends that passed away recently. They somebody shot him up in PR. So
Rest in peace, man.
yeah. So that's basically a dedicated track,
Yeah.
a dedication song.
So that was a more recent track.
Which was the more recent track?
Nah, that was a more recent track that we just heard, right?
Oh yeah. For sure, yeah.
Let me ask you this, man. So there's a lot of pain in your raps, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then what you're speaking of. When you rap, when you do your writing process, do you feel like this expression helps you deal with it? Like, is this like a way of you having a healthy outlet?
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It is. And that's funny you say that because my one of my aunts, which is close to me, she tells me that she listens to what I'm saying, like, yeah, it's dark and all, but what you're saying is very heartfelt, and
yeah,
a lot of people can relate to that.
Nah, bro,
And,
I feel go ahead, man. My fault.
But yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I'll just say, like, yo, I feel blessed, man, sitting back, like, listening to, like, honestly, like, cause like I'm just really sitting down listening to music. I just am introduced to you like tonight for the first time. It's like I'm sitting down listening to music. Like, wow, man, it's a real profound dude that's really like saying some, like, this is a life experience that's really worth sitting down and listening to, man. Like the way that you take it and put it in the raps, and then also, you know what I mean? Like I'm messing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely, bro. So yeah,
appreciate that.
So it's like I'm enjoying, like, beyond all the like the Herm Radio and everything. I'm like sitting here like, yo, this is dope. Just listening to this stuff, man. Absolutely.
Damn, my phone just died.
Are you still there or what? Yeah, we might have lost him, man. You know what I'm saying? We might have lost him, but you know what? Like, honestly, we played a lot of this music, bro. Man, yo, let's go ahead. We're going to just go ahead and we're going to play another joint. If I don't get back from them, then we'll call that a show, man. But it's been a dope show so far, bro. Absolutely. So this is Grone Da Radikal. This is, I believe, track 4 off his Coffee and Beer EP. A story told. Let's get into it.
And you can't run, nah, can't run. And you can't got love for the funds. Niggas on the run, we bust first. Sex with the devil's daughter, we lost first. Clenched fist, French kiss and death, and that's a bloodthirst. You don't want that G, that's a deadly sin. I'd rather drown with beers than with sin and Tiana Lynn. Steve Thomas and vampires with killer grins. Plus sucker pins, Bram Stoker's lifestyles we in. I don't care about faith, kids that leads the karma. Guess you didn't listen when I said fuck your honor. Pipe down, no need to get hyped now. I've been tomorrow, another chapter, Renaissance rebranch starts tomorrow. Cuddy Cuddy goes well with Duddy Duddy. All for the love of gully guns and dirty money. All for the love for the next man's daughter. When your best friend piping your wife down, dorma. And I've been there before, fucking no lie. From cheating on babies, now selling crack to a dying mom. No lie, throwing you ain't shit, dog. I'm glad you got fucked, but child support ripped off. Not to say for that bra. Would've let me see my second born, now she's up this creek with an ill divorce. True story, whether you live or die by the sole coincidence, fall into place. And you can't run, and you can't run, nah. And you can't run, nah. And you can't run, you can't run, nah. And you can't run, 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 you can't run, nah. You can't run.
Yeah. This has been another dope episode of Herm Radio. Today we had Grone Da Radikal, you know what I mean? He got disconnected earlier, you know what I'm saying? So it was about the end of the show anyway, but you know what I mean? We had a real good conversation with him, bro. A profound lyricist, a profound artist, man. Definitely check him out. His name is Grone Da Radikal, Grone DaRadikal. You know what I'm saying? He's on, check him out on YouTube. He's on most platforms. Just check him out, Grone Da Radikal, man. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be available on YouTube tomorrow. We're going to be back at you tomorrow with another episode, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you for showing, you know what I mean, watching this, sharing it, showing support. We appreciate y'all, man. Herm Radio, we're going to keep it going. We got a bunch of dope artists coming this week and next week. We're going to just keep this thing going, keep it rolling, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. Herm Radio, we out. One.